सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, Mahayogi Swami Umanand Saraswati ki jai. Friends, today we are going to go back to English. Kundalini Yoga, awakening of Kundalini, is becoming a very interesting topic. A lot of people are inquiring about it now, and I'm going to try and maintain both these languages, English and Hindi, for people who understand. Of course, those who follow Marathi also understand Hindi, so I shall stick to these two languages, English and Hindi. Today, for the English listeners, I'd like to tell them that Kundalini Yoga, let's not go into the various schools of thoughts, like going to a guru or trying to get initiated, and then because nowadays that world is probably falling apart, whatever the reason may be. It's ultimately it's a transaction through human, and for a person, individual person, to be very sattvic, it may not be so easy, however great a master he may be. Yeah, so let's not think of schools of thoughts where Guru is. We are interested in Kundalini Yoga. We are going to, of course, Guru Bhakti Yoga is going to help you all, but I'll make it easier because Kundalini. What is Kundalini? She is actually nothing but the inner voice or the consciousness. And she has a compelling force. It's not that she is not forceful. She has a compelling force in her. So that is very important for us to understand, that if we decide to live by our consciousness, then we are definitely following the school of thought directly of Shiva. Let's not worry about anybody else. Directly, we are enrolled in the school of thought of Lord Shiva. I think that's the best. He'll be the best master. Of course, I love my Guru, and my Guru has. She was an incarnation of Parvati, and I had my personal association, and I was safely taken along the path and led to a very beautiful journey. But in case those who have yet not found gurus can start the journey somewhere, you can start living by consciousness. Now, let me make this clear to you. Now, I will take examples of consciousness deciding for you. They are deciding powers, they are deciding factors. For example, let me just take a simple example where a person may be a diabetic, and he must be loving sugar. Now, whenever he goes to have little sugar, an inner voice warns him, says, my God, you've got sugar, be careful. Now, outside, if person does not guide you, it doesn't matter. Somebody within you is guiding you, because you are told by the doctors or whoever that sugar you should avoid. Now, you have an inclination towards having it, and an inner voice checks you and says, don't have it. Or let's take a simpler example. When you are shutting a door of the house behind you, you are going out and you are going to pull the door close. A sudden inner voice says, hey, do you have the keys? I hope I have picked up my keys. Now this, who is there? There's nobody around there, but you are warned. Now this is a very beautiful system. This is the speciality of God in making man. This is its speciality. This is where mankind, man, a mortal person, rises above all animal world. I'm not sure how much the consciousness must be functioning directly into the life of animals. But as far as we humans are concerned, there is bound to be a check which is given to us, a check and balance. I don't mean the check written, handwritten check. A check is a control, a hold. Now, that is there with us. So, we've got to learn to live by just merely the consciousness. And trust me, the closer you are to your consciousness, the greater the universal energies are going to help you. I will not say, we will not use the word energy right now if you all are not comfortable, but say there are 10 people around you and you need help, you need some help, whatever the reason may be. And if you are closer to your consciousness, if you are doing what your consciousness says, then all these, out of these 10 people, if they, otherwise 3 or 4 would have helped you, but here a proportion of 8 may come forth. They will come forth and say, let me see what I can do for you. um, let me see what I can do for you. I will give you an example of Arkansas. I was in USA at Arkansas, and some of the people there had picked up a land, a 20-acre land, and they were very keen on having a temple constructed there of Vasudeva, that is Lord Krishna. So they said, we don't have any funds for it, but we would like to construct the temple. So they said, Swamiji, why don't you come and bless the land so something works will go on. So of course, it's my duty. So I went there and I offered my prayers, and I prayed very genuinely that if they are keen on getting temples erected, it's your home, I said to God. And I'm sure you can find various ways of helping them. So a very beautiful inner voice prompted me. He says, tell 108 people of them to recite one mala. We have these Rudraksha mala, or you can take Tulsi mala, whichever. Take one beaded string, and every day they should do one complete string, one necklace, complete one, with the mantra, and the mantra chanting was Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Now, of course, this was prompted to me. It's not something that I practice daily, but since it had come to me as a inner voice, I passed the message on. So I said, do you have 8 people of your acquaintance who are having the same objective? They said, yes, we are. So we are about more than 100. So I said, why don't you all do one thing? Once in a week, get together and see if you all can recite, or let everyone recite at their homes and just send you the number. And after I left USA and came back home, I didn't expect that they would contact me, but yes, they did. They called me up and they said, Swamiji, all of the first meeting we gathered together, we finished the beads things, and about 108 people in their own little ways within the next 3 years have decided to contribute and collect $1 million. Now, this is the universal energy which helps you. What was your motive? Nothing selfish. You wanted to construct a temple. And where did you want to construct? On an open land which was yours, or which belonged to a group of people. And the motive was clean, the motive was pure. It was well within the limits of consciousness. The consciousness had no controversies. And the entire universe decided to support it. So it's very important that you are closer to the consciousness, and the consciousness itself is Mother Kundalini. She is the Lord's consciousness which works through us. And so right now, even if you have not found a guru, you can start living by consciousness. Of course, another discipline I would like to introduce, and that is a little meditation daily. Because for the consciousness to interact with you, you need to be in a corner silent with a little meditational activity going on. Should I catch up with it tomorrow? Yes, I think I'll do that. Right now, we'll just realize that living by consciousness is living by Kundalini. This is Swami Radhikanand from Pune. Thank you.